So, okay. So now on part 2 of our session, we will now tackle homogeneous linear equations with constant coefficient. Okay. So there are several methods for solving differential equations with constant coefficients. Okay. So in this module, especially on sections 4.5 and sections 4.6, we use the classical technique. Okay. Classical technique tayo on this module, specifically on 4.5 and 4.6. Okay. So the next module, which is module 5, will now contain a development of the Laplace transform. And then we will use Laplace transform on module 5 to solve linear differential equations with constant coefficients. Okay. So we will be focusing on the use of your auxiliary equation with distinct roots, repeated roots, and imaginary roots. Okay. So first case is the distinct roots. Okay. So again, your linear homogeneous differential equation with constant coefficient is this equation. Take note that when we say homogeneous, your right side of the equation is 0. Your arrow x is 0. Okay. So this can be written in the form f of dy is equal to 0, where your f of d is a linear differential operator. Okay. As observed in the previous section or on the first part of our earlier discussion, your m is any root of the excuse me, of the algebraic equation f of m is equal to 0. So therefore, your f of d times e raised to mx is equal to 0. What does that mean? Okay, so that means that since we have your y and then we have your e raised to mx, therefore your y is equal to e raised to mx. That is a solution. Your y is equal to e raised to mx is a solution of your equation 4.29. So therefore your f of n is equal to 0. Your f of n is equal to 0. Okay. This is what you call the auxiliary equation. Okay, auxiliary equation. So the auxiliary equation for 4.28 is of degree n. So let its roots be m1 up to m sub n. Okay. If these roots are all real and distinct, okay, what do you mean by distinct? Ano ito sa Tagalog? Sino may idea? Okay. Hindi tinanggap yung ano. Hindi. Nagwala akong listahan. So what do you mean by distinct? May sasagot ba? What do you mean by distinct? Ano sa Tagalog na distinct? Hello? Distinct. Ano ito tayo?
Magkakaiba po.
Okay, very good. Yun lang yun. Magkakaiba yung roots. So, kunyari, 1, 2, 3 yan. Magkakaiba yan. Okay? So, then the n solutions is equal to, okay, you have your y1, okay? And then, okay, your general solution can be written at once. Okay? So, that is why, okay? So, since your solution, okay, from the first part, we have said that your something's wrong in here. This is y on b. Okay. Yan. Okay pa lang type on ano na to, module. And hindi ako nag-type kasi nito yung module. Okay. So earlier, okay, your solution y, okay, is equal to that. We have said that is c sub 1, y sub 1, plus c sub 2, y sub 2, up to c sub ano ba yun? I or k? N na lang. C sub n, y sub n. Since we have your m and n. Okay? So up to c sub n, y sub n. And then since, okay, your y sub 1 is your exponential of m sub 1 x. And then your c sub 2 is the exponential of m sub 2x. And then your up to y sub n, that is the exponential of m sub n times x. Okay, we can write this at once using this one, y is equal to c sub 1, y sub 1 up to this one. So it is now y is equal to c sub 1 exponential of m sub 1x plus c sub 2 exponential of m sub 2x plus and so on up to c sub n exponential of m sub n times x. Where again your c sub 1, c sub 2 up to c sub n are arbitrary constants. Okay, let's try to solve problems. Okay, so for number 1, example 4.10, ano ako ng bagong word na lang tayo, medyo makapal-kapal ang pen. Okay. So for example 4.10, okay, that is d cube y minus 4 plus 1. Okay. Uy, this is, sabi na, may type na naman dito. Okay, this is minus. Okay. Oh, plus pala. Plus. Oh. Okay. Oh, pakita mo lang yung word ng appearance. Okay, so that is, please correct na lang yung module ha. Hindi ako nag-type niyan eh. That was a material years ago na hindi ako nagsulat. Ang sinulat ko lang dyan na part is yung sa part ng non-homogeneous. Okay. So that is plus 6y. Okay, please take note. This is plus 6y. This one, plus 6y. Okay, so let's solve that one. Dito tayo. So we have, again, that is d cube y over dx cube, okay, minus 4 d squared y over dx squared plus dy over dx, this is plus 6y is equal to 0. Okay, so this is homogeneous differential equation. Okay. Okay, so the first step in here, okay, we write this given equation in the differential operator form. Okay, what is the differential operator form? Well, as you can recall, d is equal to your d raised to n, that's one, dx raised to n. Ayan siya. Okay, so we now have in here, okay, d cube, okay, d cube y minus 4d squared y plus dy, okay, plus 6y is equal to 0. Okay, we factor out the common term, which is y. We factor that out. So we now have d cube, okay, d cube minus 4d squared plus d plus 6, okay, times y is equal to 0. This is now your equation in the d operator form. Okay, d operator form. Okay, from that one, okay, sunod, we can now write your auxiliary equation. Okay, write the auxiliary equation, or AE for short. AE, auxiliary equation. So, auxiliary equation is written, kukunin mo lang yun sa loob na to. Kasi ang sabi natin, your f of d, okay, tanay na. Your f of d, okay, times your e raised to mx, okay, and then your f of m, okay. So yung f of d, gawin mo lang na function of m. So from function of d, you make that function of m, and then you omit your e raised to mx. So wala na to, okay, yung y. So we can now have the auxiliary equation is m cubed minus 4m squared plus m plus 6 is equal to 0. This is now your auxiliary equation. Okay? So, from the auxiliary equation, okay, we can now solve for the, pag hinaharap natin dito, yung roots. Okay? Ano ba ang roots natin dito? Yun yung problema ngayon. How do you find for the roots of this cubic equation? Kung quadratic yan, medyo madali pa, di ba? Pero in this case, this is cubic. Okay. Oh. Ano ba ang mga possible roots? Ano ang possible roots nito? Oh, ano ang possible roots? Dito, possible. Oh, what are the possible roots for this one? Okay, take note. Pulahan natin siguro. Okay. So, yung coefficient na nandito mo, yung sa m cube, coefficient nito, that is your cube. Okay, cube. Coefficient nito, e. So, yung possible roots mo, o yung e over q, ano mga multiples niyan? Okay. Ano ang mga, ano niyan? Ang mga multiples. Okay? Tignan natin mga multiples niyan. O yung p, 6. Ano ang possible multiples ng 6? We have positive, negative 1. Ano pa? Positive, negative 2. O positive, negative 3. Tsaka positive, negative 6. Okay? Yan ang mga possible ano yan, multiples. Okay? Sa q naman, o anong coefficient ng q? O 1, di ba? So, plus or minus 1 lang. Okay? So, ang possible root natin, dami. Pwedeng positive 1, pwedeng negative 1, pwedeng positive 2, pwedeng negative 2, pwedeng negative 3, positive 3, pwedeng 6, pwedeng negative 6. Okay? So, to determine kung ano yung root natin, we use synthetic division. Okay? Let's try first, let's try positive 1. Okay? So, we take the positive, tsaka positive. Okay? So, let's use positive 1. Okay? Try natin yung positive 1. So, para tayo how do we use synthetic division? Okay, from the given, okay, this is your auxiliary equation, di ba? From your given auxiliary equation, you write the coefficients. So, we have 1, negative 4, 1, tsaka 6. Okay? And then, you write the possible root dito. So, sabi natin, let's try 1. Try natin yung 1. Okay? How to solve using synthetic division. You bring down this 1, or bring down 1. And then, from that 1, multiply sa 1. Okay? Lagyan natin ng pula. Itong 1, multiply mo sa 1. So, 1 times 1, that is 1. Siyempre. And then you add this. So, negative 4 plus 1, that is negative 3. Okay? And then negative 3 times 1, that is negative 3. So, 1 plus negative 3, that is, yan, negative 2. And then negative 2 times 1, that is negative 2. Oh, 6 plus negative 2, that is 4. Okay? So, ang root dito, okay? Magiging root siya, this will become a root of your given equation if you have obtained 0. If this is 0. But this is 4. Okay? It's not 0. It is 4. Okay? So this is not a root. So your 1 is not a root. Okay? Hindi siya root. Yung problema natin. Hindi root yung 1. Let's try negative 1. Okay? Let's try negative 1. Check natin kung yung negative 1 ay root. Okay? So let's try negative 1. Let's see if negative 1 is a root. That is, okay, let's try negative 1. So bring down 1. So 1 times negative 1, that is negative 1. So negative 4 plus negative 1, that is negative 5. Okay? Negative 5 times negative 1, okay, that is negative, positive 5. Okay? This is positive 5. Okay. That is now 1 plus 5, that is 6. Okay? And then, 6 times negative 1, that is negative 6. 6 plus negative 6, 0. Since this is now 0, okay? This is 0. Therefore, okay? Therefore, your negative 1 is a root. Okay? So we now have obtained your m. Okay, your m sub 1 is negative 1. Okay, ito. We need to obtain the two more roots kasi this is a cubic equation. So if your equation is quadratic, that is second power, your highest exponent, that is 2 roots. Kapag this is cubic, you have 3 roots. If quartic naman, quartic. Yes, quartic. Fourth power. So you have 4 roots and so on. Okay? So we have to find 2 more roots. So we now have m minus m sub 1 is equal to negative 1. Okay? From here, we have 1, negative 5, and 6. So, negative 1, negative 5, and 6. So therefore, your equation has now, we can now have m squared, okay, minus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay? This is now a quadratic equation. Ayan, quadratic equation. We can use factoring. Okay? Factoring tayo dito sa part na to. We factor this one. M, okay, tapos M din dito. Factoring tayo, mga kapatid. Okay, factoring. So, what will be the, okay, what are the 2 numbers, okay? What are the 2 numbers that if you add those 2 numbers, it will become negative 5. And if you multiply those 2, it will become 6. What are those 2 numbers? Any idea?
Negative 3 and negative 2, sir.
Negative 3, sige, and negative 2. So if you add these 2, okay, negative 3 plus negative 2, that is negative 5. Okay, correct. And then if you multiply these 2, negative 3 times negative 2, that is positive 6. Okay, so correct. This is the factor. Okay. That's a factor. So therefore, your second root is equal to, that is equal to 3, and your third root is equal to 2. Okay, so you have now this one. Okay, and then, so now your general solution, y, is equal to c sub 1 e raised to, sabi natin, m1x, diba? So your e raised to negative 1x plus c sub 2 e raised to 3x plus c sub 3 e raised to 2x. Okay? So this is now your general solution. You need to show the solution by synthetic division. When yung gayahin yun sa module nyo na parehas, kasi that is a book approach. Yung sa book kasi minsan, yan minsan usually, yung sa books ninyo is shortcut. Okay. So let's now solve equation sa example 4.11. 3b cubed plus 5b squared minus 2d times y is equal to 0. Okay, so writing this in auxiliary equation form. Okay, the auxiliary equation is now your d will become m. So we now have 3m cubed plus 5m squared minus 2m is equal to 0. Okay, and then from this one, okay, we can factor out your m, your single m. So we now have 3m squared plus 5m minus 2 times your m is equal to 0. Okay, so therefore, your root, okay, we now have your m1 is equal to 0. And then we can now find for the roots of your 3f squared plus 5m minus 2. Okay? So from this one, how do we solve now for the roots of this one of a quadratic equation? How do we solve? There are many methods. We have yung kanina, factoring. We also have ano ba?
Quadratic formula, sir.
Pinakamadali. Okay? Ano gusto yung gamitin? Quadratic formula? Sige, quadratic formula tayo. Sino pa nakakaalala ng quadratic formula? Quadratic formula. Anyone who can?
X is equals to negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a po.
It's now your quadratic formula. Okay? You can also use this in solving for the roots. Only for quadratic equation, ha? This is only for quadratic equation. This is for quadratic, kaya nga siya quadratic formula. Okay? This is only for quadratic equations. Kasi para may gumagawa nito kahit sa cubic equation. Okay? So, quadratic formula. So, what is your B, what is your A, what is your C? Okay? From this given, okay, your A is the coefficient of your squared. And then your B is this one, your C is that one. Okay? So we use quadratic formula. So that's another method. Earlier we used synthetic division and for the third power, okay? And then we use factoring. Medyo madali siya i-factor, di ba? Ito medyo meron i-factor. So we can, okay, your B is 5. So that is negative 5, okay? Plus or minus, okay? The square root of your your B is negative 5 squared minus 4. Your A is 3. And then your C is negative 2. Okay? All over 2 times your A is 3. Okay? Paano ito ngayon? Calculate na natin. So we have negative 5. Ito, negative 5 squared, 25. 2, 3, 6, 24. So, 49. 49 to. Square root of 49. So we have negative 5 plus or minus square root of 49 all over 6. So this is now okay. So we have sa positive, that is 1/3. Okay. Sa negative, that is negative 2. Okay. So we have m sub 1 is equal to 0. And then next, the roots, m sub 2. Okay. Your m sub 2 is 1/3. And your m sub 3 is negative 2. Okay. So this is again distinct roots. So therefore, y is equal to c sub 1 e raised to 0x plus c sub 2 e exponential, ganito na lang, of 1/3 x plus c sub 3 e raised to negative 2x. And then, since your e raised to 0x is equal to 1, okay, we can now write your general solution as y is equal to c sub 1 plus c sub 2 e raised to 1/3 x plus c sub 3 e raised to negative 2x. Okay? So this is now your general solution. Okay? So any questions before we proceed to the repeated roots?